so we're going to stick to it. On the flip side, there's also like the heart in it of like,
Right.
man, I feel bad, but if I don't continue my contracts, we're not going to stay in business.
Right.
I mean, people don't understand that, but it's like we have expenses just like everybody else, and customers already had this build into their year.
Right.
It's kind of one of those things. And so, like, I feel bad for my customers, right, because it didn't snow. But then again, they didn't lose anything.
Right.
Unless they think about it, if they were paying somebody per push, sure.
Sure.
But
But they also pay a lot more per push.
exactly.
You know, so you're like, hey, if I go and if it snows 10 times in a month, like I'm not billing you anything extra, right? If it snows less, doesn't matter. Like it's the same price no matter what.
Exactly. And we'll be there every time, no matter
Right.
what. You're not getting billed more in a month. But on the other side of it, like my goal in business is long-term relationships. I think that's everybody's goal.
100%.
And so, we have a bad year like this, but say next year it dumps, or like last year it dumped, and the year before it dumped. So you have, 2 continuous years of dumping. It actually averages out. And so people don't understand that. Not that people don't understand that, I guess, but like a lot of people just don't think about that part of it. Right.
Well, they're thinking about that right now.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, they're like, what am I paying right this second? Hasn't snowed.
What could I use it
3
for
months?
instead?
Yeah, 100%. Right. It's like,
Well, I mean, they paid for clear sidewalks, and the sidewalks are clear.
And a clear driveway. But,
You got what you
it's
paid
true,
for, right?
but-
You know?
yeah, I mean, luckily, Mother Nature's done most of the work, right? But at the same time, it's like, well, if it snowed a ton, like we're not going to charge you extra. right?
exactly.
So
Yeah, well, and I think that's the perspective. I actually talked with, before I sent out that email, I talked with a bunch of my business owner friends that are in different industries and said, hey, what do you think about this? Because first of all, I'm new in business.
Yeah.
I would like to say I know shit, but I don't.
Yep.
So,
good.
if
it's humbling.
Yeah.
It's good to be humble like that.
Yeah, well, and a lot of those businesses are the ones that are paying me to do this
Right.
service. And so, and some of them are in, better financial positions, worse financial positions. But either way, they've told me, you are in an agreement. And if you start breaking those agreements by letting people cancel, that's just going to
gonna
continue.
snowball.
Right. And then in the following year,
Like that pun. I like that pun.
I caught that. Right. It will snowball.
Snow.
But, that on that part of it, it's like
Yeah.
if you let people start to do that, that becomes your business, right? It's almost like the businesses that are always giving out discounts. Now you're just a discount business.
Everything's always on sale.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
You're the Dollar General of your space, right?